The story of Nabi Musa, Alaihis Salaam, inviting Pharaoh to Islam. Nabi Musa, Alaihis Salaam, said to Pharaoh, "Accept my one plea to you and be blessed with 4 bounties." Pharaoh asked, "What is your one plea?" Nabi Musa, Alaihis Salaam, said, "Announce publicly that there is no God save Allah Ta'ala. He is the creator of the heavenly bodies on high and the stars. Here on earth, He is the creator of men, shaitans, jinn and animals. He is also the creator of the mountains, the oceans, the forests and the deserts. His kingdom is unlimited and He is without equal and is peerless. He is the watcher over every person and controls the entire universe. He grants sustenance to every living being. He is the keeper of the heavens and the earth. He creates flowers and plants and is aware of the inner secrets of the hearts of men. He is the ruler over the rebellious ones and the punisher of them. He is the king over every king. He has the right to rule with authority. Whatever He wishes, He does. No one can oppose Him." Pharaoh listened to all this and asked, "What are the 4 things that I will receive in exchange for that? Perhaps the promise of those things will cause my belief to become weak, and through my acceptance of Islam, the lots of unbelief of numerous other souls may be broken and they will also embrace Islam. Perhaps through these things our land may become green and fertile with the true knowledge of Allah Ta'ala. Quickly tell me what those 4 things are, for it is possible that the door towards my guidance will open up." Nabi Musa, Alaihis Salaam, then through the command of Allah Ta'ala started mentioning to him the 4 promises. 1. If you embrace Islam, you will remain in good health always and will never become sick. You will continue to be desirous of death. In other words, in accepting Islam you will have formed such a close contact with Allah Ta'ala that through it you will see the prospects of such a treasure, that you will in expectancy thereof make all your selfish desires subject and subordinate to the pleasure and wishes of Allah Ta'ala. You will be prepared to exert yourself spiritually to such an extent that you will even be prepared to sacrifice your life. If in someone's house there is a treasure buried, that person will willingly and with pleasure be prepared to break down that house to get to the treasure. Similarly, the true lovers and seekers of Allah Ta'ala will be prepared to destroy their lustful desires in order to attain the pleasure of Allah Ta'ala and close contact with Him. After this destruction, the great bounty and favor they acquire is the envy of the whole world. It is only after one tears away the clouds of desire that the true light of the sun shines through. 2. Pharaoh, just as the worms attacking the vine's green leaves deprive the plants of producing grapes, so also does this despicable world make you busy with the pleasures of the flesh. But when Allah Ta'ala's bounty and favor prevails, then you will become wakeful and aware and discard the worldly pleasures and become busy with the truth. The result will be that every vein and fiber of yours will be filled with the remembrance of Allah Ta'ala, and you will become endowed with the character of Allah Ta'ala. The 3rd promise is this: presently, you have 1 kingdom at your disposal, but after embracing Islam, you will have 2 kingdoms. The kingdom you now possess was given to you in the time when you were rebelling against Allah Ta'ala. Can you imagine that in obedience to Him what great gifts you will receive? If you have received so much during the time when you are disobeying His commands, how much more will be your prize for obeying Him? The 4th thing that you will receive is that you will remain forever young, and your hair will remain black. This is but an insignificant bounty in my opinion. It is granted like the promise to a small child to whom the promise is made. If you go to the madrasa, I will give you a walnut. In actual fact, in comparison with the knowledge that the child is to receive by going to madrasa, the walnut is insignificant. Listening to these promises, Pharaoh's heart became inclined to Islam to a certain extent. He said, "All right, I shall consult with my wife." He then went to his house to consult with his wife Asiya, Alaihis Salaam, who gave him some sound and wonderful words of advice, as No1 Rumi explains in the following chapter. And we'll share that chapter soon at the next video, so stay with us and don't forget to subscribe our channel.